I don't know if I could look at monkeys the same. Chimpanzees. Uh, yeah. Josh Brolin. Sorry. Chase Lehocky here is the Blue Futon reviewing Brothers. So what's about? Pretty simple premise. Josh Brolin, Peter Dinklage are brothers, and they have to get these emeralds back from a heist that happened 20 plus years ago with their mom, Glenn Close, to Brandon Fraser, who got Peter Dinklage out of jail because he has a powerful dad and he wants some money. So it's a road trip movie to get these emeralds. I think they're emeralds, yeah. And shenanigans ensues through in and throughout. So I like this film. It's a weird one. I mean, there were some laugh out loud moments for me. Like, don't get me wrong, I laughed a decent amount in this movie, but I felt like some character connections didn't work. Some just humor was a little bit out there, and I didn't know if I should laugh or be like, "Oh, that really just happened. What do I think about that?" Anyway, positives. Josh Brolin does a great job as kind of the lonesome twin brother. Peter Dinklage is the out there twin. I think they both do a fantastic job. Glenn Close does a pretty good job. Melissa Tomei, great job. Brandon Fraser playing an over-the-top Brandon Fraser, I really dig it. So every time there's an actor on the screen doing either a cameo or playing a role, I enjoyed it through and throughout. Had some fun with that. The story itself, I think there's enough fun in the story to keep the movie going. Even though it's only 90 minutes, it knew not to overstay its welcome, and it was a pretty breezy film, so the pacing had nothing really to worry about. Yes, but also when it comes to the story as well, it's something you've seen there a million times before, been there, done that, of who's what, who's who, and what is going to happen to all of these characters. The look of the movie, it's the same guy who did Palm Springs, that Andy Samberg time travel movie, which I could see that he directed this one. It has the same style of what we're going for, with what the actual story is, the comedy elements, to try to use the gross out gags. Because like I said in the beginning, Josh Brolin and a monkey, something happens with them, and it's pretty graphic when it comes. They don't show a lot, but you go, oh, this is actually happening. Yeah, it happened. And you're watching and you're just like, I just laugh at this stuff because when you read a script or you see a script and you go, oh, that's in the script. But then I also wrote a couple scripts where I have stuff in it where I would write it. And then a couple years down the line, I would be like, what the fuck was I thinking? Slap myself in the face, you dirty boy. It's like, what were you thinking? I don't know. Maybe there were some elements of that, but then some elements where it's like it overplays itself, especially with this golf course scene where I just don't get it, because I play golf on a golf course, and if someone is digging something up from afar, I'm not going to chase them in golf carts. I understand what they're trying to do for this like tongue-in-cheek, chase and run, or what I'm trying to get at, but it just didn't work for me. Where I'm like, there's no why would they actually do that? They would just be like, let's just go back to the golf house and do something about it, not like chase them. I don't know. That just felt weird and out of place for that scene. The very end too. I think that's the issue is they didn't know what to do with the different tonal shifts. Kind of like when I'm doing this video, I'm all over the place, just like this movie, because it wants to be serious in some scenes. It wants to be heartfelt in some scenes. In other scenes, it wants to be like gross out gags. It wants to be all over the place with, this brotherly love type of thing. So the movie was all over the place at that scenes. Also, one thing I really 100% did not believe is Josh Brolin getting married to that girl. And that girl's name is Taylour Paige. I'm sorry. That I didn't believe that relationship in a million years. I will never believe it through in and throughout. So yeah, overall, Brothers, there's a reason why I went straight to Amazon Prime. It's fine. It has some interesting comedic elements to it. I had a decent amount of chuckles. Is it as bad what I think people are going to give it? No, but it's nothing to like say, oh, hey parents, let's watch Brothers tonight. Because do not get it confused with this movie or the Tobey Maguire, Jake Gyllenhaal film. Completely different films. So Brothers will receive a 2.5 out of 5 with Futons. It was at 50%. Let's see what the Critics News scores gave this one. So you have critics a 42% with 24 of them. Audience score of 40%. No critic consensus. So yeah, 40, 42, 50. Chase Hawk here with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. One more thing's Futontopia. You're Blue Futon. Saying you're watching. Have a great day. Watch this tape tomorrow. Week from with a new followers. You go freak one of you. Peace and love. Peace and love. And I am sorry if this review just is all over the place, but this movie is kind of all over the place as well.